I'm back. Alright, hold on. Let me turn this shit down. God damn it. Where's that? There we go. So, I'm back. And, I'm little. So, it may make me bigger. Bigger. Damn, bro, where'd that shit go? I'm the right shit, too. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Where that thing at? I don't know what I'm looking for no more. I can't find it. Supposed to be in here. That's video though. There we go. Listen. Sheesh. Alright, nope, it's not in there either. Alright. Is it in here already? Oh, yeah, maybe it is. Stickers. Stickers? Nope. I don't know where that shit is, but I'll find it later. Let me get some video real quick. Let me mute my mic. Let me. See what we got. We're gonna play Battlefield for a second. Ew. That's crazy though. I don't know where that picture is. And I kinda need it. I should have got it earlier. That's it. You need to scroll through all of these pictures to the bottom. There we go. That was a good idea. Scrolling from the bottom. Holy shit, that's not the right picture. There we go. I think I got two pictures. Let's do this. Do this. I ain't come to look at the top of your head, motherfucker. Well, what you get when you just, I mean, you get what you pay for it. You know what I mean? Shit's free. What do you expect? Quality? That's not how things go. You should know that by now. Especially if you're an adult. Even when you pay for quality, you get shit most times. That's just businesses anymore nowadays, you know. Well, we're gonna start in a second. I'm just, like I said, trying to make this little video so people can pull up if they want to. If not, you know, that's cool too. Whatever. Not making it very complicated, right? I was about to say, I can't help myself. I have to make it complicated. There we go. It's just, the perfectionist in me. I'm like, it's not perfectly in the middle. Hold on, let me move it over. Now I'm gonna stream a little bit. Should I keep stream on that? Phone's about to die, and that phone's about to die too. So I guess we're streaming on the small phone. So I'll just start it now. It's a blessing. Now, is this camera closer than the other camera? Let's see. No. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. We back. We back. I say it right. I've been saying it wrong for too long. The other phone, I don't know, the camera, yeah, I guess the camera is better on it. Hold on. We bite. Let's see. Can we get any people pulling up to see? I'm live on TikTok as well. What is this? TikTok, motherfucking. Oh yeah, can you curse on TikTok? I mean, it's already too late anyway, but. What's up from Missouri? What's going on, Misery? Do they say misery out there too, or it's just Missouri? They say it's misery. It's like a a regional joke type thing. Yeah, I'm out here in Las Vegas, man. It's starting to get the weather's starting to get better out here. Just posting on Instagram and the other social media platforms that I'm live on. YouTube, you people too on YouTube, because like I said, on TikTok I haven't been able to post as much as I want to because they've been tripping. Yeah, it's Friday 3-day weekend. Hell yeah, definitely come to Vegas. I just drove by like they setting up for some concert event thing on the strip right now, right there at the end of the strip. Yeah, always fun out here. Weekend, definitely. But when you live here, it's like it doesn't matter anymore. I'm from Misery. I'm poor. Yeah, me too. None of us as rich as we want to be. I always tell people that all the time, man. If you ain't a billionaire, we all in the same boat. Yeah, but money is yeah. There's a purpose for it, but you don't need it. That's the system, though. The system is built like that. Keep you working hard, man. But it's good though. It's a blessing that you even and like you said in the Bible, they talk about you got to work to eat. So but that's people that believe in the Bible. But yeah, you got to work. It's part of life. That's what I'm kind of doing here. But I'm just choosing to work at something that I kind of enjoy doing, like video games, live streaming, making videos, and editing, and just artistic expression, I guess you can say. Because if not, I'm probably still gonna have to get a job, because this stuff doesn't pay the bills. This is just a hobby at this point, a very expensive hobby. But yeah, nothing wrong working hard, bro. I should have started sooner when I was younger. Then, as an old man, I wouldn't have to work as much. But that's not even necessarily true, too. My dad is like 66 years old, and he still works. He's still working hard. He worked hard all his life. It's just the way the system is. It's easy to get in it, but hard to get out of it. Kind of like jail. Yeah. I figured since TikTok wants to like mute all my videos and like you know, ban me and stuff, they banned me once. I figured I'll just go live more often because I mean I'm pretty sure they can still ban me and still mess up my motion, fuck with my motion up a little bit. But wait, let me put my mic on for the YouTube people. I forgot, my bad. Sorry, YouTube people. Y'all heard me anyway. It was right here. And not that many people watching on YouTube yet anyway. But yeah, they've been slowing up my motion, so I figure I'll just go live more often. Since they don't like my videos for whatever reason. My videos aren't even that like messed up. The ones I post on TikTok, I literally post not even 1% of the videos that I actually post. I just post on TikTok though. A few of them because like they be tripping. But yeah, I don't know if y'all play Battlefield, but if y'all play Battlefield, because you know not a lot of people play Battlefield, but if y'all play Battlefield, hit me up, invite me. I'm ready to play. I usually always play by myself on Battlefield because it's like it's just easy to get a game and not have to wait for people, you know. But if y'all play Battlefield, PC, cross play, it works. You know, PC or Xbox. I got Discord and all that shit too, but I just don't promote it because I don't know. I don't feel like people. I don't know. Maybe people do want to join a Discord and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, if y'all want to see what I'm doing, because right now y'all just looking at me, but like I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now, playing Battlefield 2042. I like this game because it's not Call of Duty. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing with Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty as well, but this is Battlefield. You do a lot more cooler stuff. Holy shit. As we speak, I just get killed. Didn't even see it coming. Oh, it was like a grenade or something like that. But yeah, it would be nice to get a squad on Battlefield. So if y'all want, my gamer tag is still Focus Man. I think it's still Focus Man. It's not You People Live. I'm gonna probably change it. But like right now, like it's fine the way it is, I guess. But it's still Focus Man, all one word. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Hold on. Jeez. Yeah, it's still Focus Man. Just one word. You can hit me up with a friend's request or whatever. When I'm not making videos, I'm trying to get some kills on Battlefield a little bit, you know what I mean? No. But like I said, I'm live streaming on You People Live too on YouTube if y'all want to see the damn game that I'm playing right. I'm just streaming on TikTok because they don't like me posting videos. They banned my account last month, so I'm like a little shook right now. I don't feel like posting shit right now. Cause, I mean, obviously they don't want me on their platform since they tried to kick me off already. But I won the appeal. Holy shit. Kind of knew this was gonna happen though anyway because of the type of content that I post. It's not dancing and twerking and stuff, so I was pretty sure that they weren't gonna enjoy it. I knew the people were, but not necessarily the dancing TikTok crowd and stuff like that. And then I don't know, some people that maybe stick up for Jeffrey Epstein and weirdos like that, they probably banned me, like reported me and stuff too, so I don't know. I was moving pretty well though, like on YouTube and Instagram. Not on Instagram. Instagram is weird. I don't get no followers, no activity on Instagram, but they allow me to post all my shit, which is cool. TikTok, I get followers, but they like mute every video. I gotta appeal it, and then I gotta post it, or not post it again, but just appeal it when you appeal. My account's been on account warning twice. Ooh. Holy shit. But like I said, it's a blessing I'm still here.
But they're burning resources.
And every fucking success story I've ever heard, it has struggle in it. So my story is not gonna be immune to struggle. Yours either. Oh shit. Holy shit. It's going down, bro. I don't know if y'all seen Battlefield 2042, but this game is pretty incredible. I don't know if y'all seen it before. Holy shit. Damn. I got blowed up. I think it's at the end of the match. They got 200 lives left. Or tickets or whatever. But yeah, though. Let's see. Oh, shit. What's going on? Shoot, going live on TikTok makes my phone extremely hot. Holy shit. And it kills the battery, but you know. Come on, is that not a person? Oh shit, that might be my guy. Hold on. There we go. Finally got a kill. Damn, bro, this shit's going crazy. It's too much explosions. I can barely see what's going on. Hell yeah, you gotta clean up. Take the pressure off your family and shit, you know what I mean? Do as much as you can. Even when you're tired, man, do a little bit more. Because they may not, you know, tell you that they appreciate you in the way that you want them to. But believe me, everybody appreciates a little help. You know, even if they're an asshole and they just don't know how to fucking say it properly, they appreciate it. Oh yeah. I'm trying not to die, but this is extremely difficult to do while live streaming on 3 different platforms. Holy shit, I just died, so it's not hard to do anymore. I don't have to try not to. But yeah. Today was a good day. I actually went outside today around the public. And I would have warned them, but you know, I had to go outside, so whatever. I made it back safe and sound, which was the most important thing. I think the goal of going outside is making it back home safely. And you know, not to say that I drive recklessly or anything, but I made it back in record time. You know, not competing with anyone in particular, but definitely record time. Oh shit. Now for real though, if anybody plays Battlefield 2042, you don't even have to be good. Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey dude, you suck. I just need extra people to play this game with, you know what I mean? It's a fun game, but like, I don't know anybody that plays it, so just like in real life, I'm a loner. So yeah, if anybody wants to play Battlefield 2042, I think it's free on, oh well, if it's on PlayStation, I can't play with you, but either way, still get it on PlayStation if you got PlayStation. But on Xbox and PC, we can play together. Like I said, my gamer tag is still focused on it. I don't play that much no more, but I still have time for a few games and shit like that. And definitely, if you're a loner like me, then hit me up. I know that's going to be difficult for you because introverts are like, I'm not hitting nobody up, but I'm giving you the invitation already, so it's a little easier if you want to play. Yeah. I play 2K, but this year is so bad that I'm not even gonna. I'm not even bothering with 2K this year. It's one of the worst years this year. I played every year of 2K. Not trying to age myself, but there you go. If you do the math, you can figure that out. You know. But yeah, normally it's 2K, but this season 2K is ass. I've only like out of all the years, this is only my second year of not playing 2K, the whole year long, and that's because the game is bad. And the other time is because I was incapable of getting an internet connection at the facility that I was placed in, and an Xbox and a controller and shit. So, but then I played later on that year or whatever. But that game, that I don't remember what year that was, 2011, 2010 or some shit like that. But yeah. Anyway, 2K is bad this year. Next year, I'm probably gonna play a lot more of it, depending on how you know, everything else in life shakes out. Because yeah, shit, this is where it's at. Like I was saying yesterday, if you don't already, and if you're not already working on your dreams, start today. Do whatever it is that you've always wanted to do. Do it now. You never know when your time will be up, so you have to do it now. It's never going to be the perfect time to start something new. You just do it now. If you instead of spending that $800 on shoes or something for your vehicle or some dumbass shit that you think you may need, just start your business. Get it going. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, print sweaters in your house. I seen this kid on TikTok. He was printing out the sweaters in his bedroom after school. He would put sweaters on this thing and he would literally stamp them out. And he had a bunch of tickets that he was selling through a Shopify print-on-demand store. You know? And I made a Shopify print-on-demand store. That's not what I'm here to talk about, but it's not that difficult. Anybody can do it. If you've ever made a Facebook account, you can make a Shopify website and sell stuff. What stuff? Anything you want, literally. It's not about what it is. Selling stuff is all about marketing, because nobody really needs nothing that you're trying to sell them. They don't really need it. Like, a person only really needs food, shelter, and water. But if you market it in such a way that they feel like they need it, or they're you know what I mean, they're left out if they don't have it, you know, then you sell your product. That's all it's about. Like I said, but whatever it is, if it's ballet, get you a tutu and get to, you know, getting into ballet classes. Oh yeah, for deaf people. Oh yeah, that one guy. Yeah, I remember you told me about him. But yeah, man, like I said, because that would be great. That's still a lucrative opportunity, and who's to say you can't do both? You can do everything you want, you know what I mean? You can do anything you want, you know? So there's really no limitations. The limitations you place on yourself. Because anybody that says, no, that's impossible, is just they couldn't do it. And nobody else before us has done it. But that doesn't mean you can't do it, you know what I mean? Obviously, you still want to have time for yourself and mental stability and shit like that. But definitely, when a person says, I don't have the time to do it, or if I'm not smart enough to do it, I don't know how to do it, it's just excuses, you know what I mean? And it sucks. But like I said, we are our own worst enemy. We are the ones in our way. The only people we are competing with is ourselves. So, like, you know what I mean? Just do whatever it is. Sign language, you know what I mean? Have 2 jobs, get 3 jobs, whatever. Because people say money doesn't buy happiness, but money definitely facilitates happy emotions. Maybe not happiness per se, but yeah, you can have a lot less anxiety if you can pay your bills on time and you have money to not only pay your bills on time, but go to vacation and, use your vacation setting destination as a muse for your new projects and your new art and your new designs and your new book that you're writing that you haven't even thought of yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people that are 55, 60 years old and then they write their first book or become authors when they were 20 or 30 knew that they were going to be authors. Not everybody knows that they're going to be an author or a writer or a painter. You just got to try it. Do it. Everybody is not autistic, but artistic, right? And just like autism, there's a spectrum. You may not think you're an artistic person, but everybody has it in them. You just haven't honed the skill enough. You just haven't tapped into yourself enough. Give yourself enough time. But when your job call, you be like, huh? What? All right, I'll be there right away. Hold on, let me get dressed. Oh, you'll leave your mom or somebody important to go to work, which is fine. I mean, you got to put food on the table. Don't get me wrong, but if you work this hard on your own dreams and you know what I mean? Because like the one thing that people are only scared of is like, I think failure, right? And maybe monetary losses and shit if they try to do something that they believe
Charlie
in
Foxtrot,
and
here
then
we
it doesn't
go.
work out, they're losing money. But like at the end of the day, fucking who cares? You're gonna spend money, you know what I mean? The only way you get experience through real experience is by failure.
Our troops are holding against a two-pronged attack.
Nobody
Russia
learns
and
anything
local
from
military
winning.
rebels led
You
by
just be
us.
like, I won. Like, yeah,
We want
I'm just
Russia out.
good. I'm a
The
natural.
cause is also
But like when
ready.
you lose, that's
Fight
when
for
you
this
take a step
territory
back
and
and
take
start
complete
looking at
control.
it and going, we should have did
Loyalty
that.
will
We
be
should have
rewarded.
did that.
You're dropping
Next
hot,
time,
so get
I'm going to
ready.
do these things. And then that's why it's really more experience when you lose. So, and I was telling my older cousin, he's a little older than me, and I said, man, we not in the spot that we wanted to be in when we were young. And so like, we already failed. So what's the point? Why are you scared of failing when realistically you're already low-key failing if you're not right now exactly where you want to be in life? But also, you can't be too discouraged about that because, it takes a long time to get where you may think you. And then also, it doesn't matter what you think for your life. Some people believe that shit is preordained. You know what I mean? So. And like I was saying yesterday, the laws of attraction, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, some stuff you just have to let happen. Some stuff will just come to you because it's meant for you. You know what I mean? And some stuff you push away by trying to go after it, and it's not meant for you. So then you fucking off your real blessings because, you trying to go after something that ain't for you right now. You know what I mean? But you just gotta, like I said, and like I said, don't listen to me. Yeah, the best motherfucking expert on your life is you. It ain't no therapist. Cause I went to therapy, and they do this a lot. How does that make you feel? That's basically what they do. And you know why they do that? Because you the expert at your own situation, motherfucker. They just there to remind you that. They're not going to tell you that either because then, it's called job security. They want to make sure that they get the next session and, continue their work as therapists and shit like that. But they always ask you, how does that make you feel? And then they tell you to speak with I statements. I feel when you talk to other people, when you describe what they're doing or whatever you're, discouraged about, they want you to put it in I statements. And that's because, they don't want you to, say you statements like you did this or you are the reason why and stuff like that. So if you just keep yourself as the most important thing other than like, God, I guess you could put that first. That's the way it's supposed to go for religious people, I guess. But if you put yourself first, second, whatever, however you go about doing it, and then put everybody else after that. Because a lot of people have a problem, even myself, like, because you may know me personally, you may know me from Instagram or fucking YouTube or whatever, but like the people that know me in real life probably don't like me. You know what I mean? But that's because, I cut people off real fast and real easily. But that's because in life and in, if you look in nature, it's survival of the fittest. It's, you gotta make sure you good first. So, yeah, always put yourself before everybody else. Because I promise, when it come down to it and you need some help and you look out at those same people that you put before you, they ain't gonna be there. You know what I mean? Not all of them, maybe one, but more than likely none. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you take care of your responsibilities first. You know what I'm saying? Don't go helping the motherfucker do nothing till you got your situation straight. And like I said to somebody earlier that was talking about he broke because he live in Missouri, it don't even matter about all that. I feel like everybody broke unless you got $1 billion and you can literally get up and do whatever you want every day and not have to worry about a bill or anything. You know what I mean? Like, cause even 100 million probably ain't a lot no more in some aspects, especially in this economy. But one thing I want to tell you too about entrepreneurial spirit and shit. I don't know if you guys heard of Barstool Sports, but if you Google Barstool Sports, it's basically a business that a guy made by himself that talks about sports. It's not ESPN. It's Barstool Sports, right? He made it up himself. I don't know what happened, but the company just got bought today for $610 million. $610 million for an intellectual property called Barstool Sports. And what does Barstool Sports do? Nothing really. They just make content, media for social media. They just interview people and they make content. But another giant content creation company came in and said, hey, we like what you're doing. We like your intellectual property you guys got here. We're going to give you $610 million. Because what they do is they check what their, estimated value of this company is. So that's where they come up with the, offering price. So if they offered him $610 million and they bought it, and he sold it at $610 million, then it probably is worth $1 billion. But that's not nevertheless, the guy, young man, 30 probably years old, something around that age group, just sold his company that he probably spent 5-6 years in development, getting it going, and made $610 million, right? So with all that money, he can just start another business. You know what I'm saying? $610 million, you can start another business and do it again. And that's why when I say, like, get on social media and start making videos and content, yeah, but I mean, do it the right way, too. Don't just start making videos. Get you a LLC, come up with a concept, design you a logo, and then be consistent. Because what happens, one day some big company might look at your, they obviously were getting a lot of engagement, don't get me wrong. But if you get a good amount of engagement, another bigger company is going to look at you and go, hey, we want to buy you out. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes wants to be, or wanna be, that's what it is. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, but like I said, start doing something, because there's plenty of money to be made. The people that spent $610 million for Barstool Sports probably own a bunch of other companies, and it's just probably a tax write-off on their portfolio to buy something new for that year. Otherwise, they would have had to spend it in taxes. But Barstool Sports owner just essentially robbed a bank for $610 million for an intellectual property, a couple logos, and a company name. You know what I mean?
But our forces are paying a cost.
So, like I said, get out there and start making your intellectual property, because there's big giant companies out there that don't innovate, that don't try anything new. They're waiting for you to do it so they can just buy you out. You know? Yeah, you don't need it every year, but it's good to have just for legal reasons. And you can get a trademark as well that's a little bit separate too, but you can re it up and reinstate it anytime and stuff like that. But it's just good to have that shit on your mind. You know what I mean? Because hair salons get franchised too. You see what I'm saying? But look, if you don't got an LLC, they can come in and just take your idea and they don't need you. But what happens is if you build your brand up You know what I mean? Your brand is the thing that they want to take over. You know, just like there's I can't remember the white family's name, but they own BT, Viacom, and a bunch of old white people own BT, and they just want the brand because they know black people love BET. You know, so you know your lock. Uh, you want 100K? No, I don't want anything. Thank you, appreciate it though. Um, but yeah, your lock business. What's gonna happen is what white America or corporate America, I should say, would look at your salon and go, okay, it's got the ethnic feel, it's got the spirituality, and it's for women and young adults. We wanna franchise. We wanna buy Vinay's Corner, the name, and we're gonna franchise. We're gonna put them all around the country, and we're gonna give you 20% of every, like supercuts. We're gonna put them all across the country. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they don't have to get you. They could just steal your idea. But if you and your brand becomes synonymous, a household name with locks, and just what you bring to the industry, then they have no choice but to bring you in, just to put your name on the sign. You know what I mean? So that's the point of intellectual properties. And if you don't have an intellectual property, then there's really nothing for you to sell, because they can just start their own hair salon or live stream or clothing brand, because they got all the know-how, they got the factories. They don't really need you. What they need is the access to the community that you bring, whether it's people that are half black, Mexican, Native American, that you get, that's what they want access to, because they can't walk into those rooms and talk to those people, but you can. So they'll buy you out, which then people will probably call you a sellout for doing it, but who cares? After $610 million, you can go back and give back to that neighborhood and redeem yourself as not so much of a sellout or whatever. But you can't do nothing or help nobody without no goddamn money. So, that sellout shit is stupid. Motherfucker just gotta get what they can, and do what they can. It's the survival of the fittest. It's capitalism at its finest. We in America, it's all about money. So, like I said, have something that is undeniable that they have to, buy you out, like Barstool Sports. When I saw that this morning, that was one of the first things I woke up and saw this morning, and I said, that's the reason why I got an LLC and I incorporate, because you never know. And if you don't have like an LLC, if you don't have your business, your own paperwork, then what they're gonna do is just sign you as an individual, give you a little bit of upfront money, and take all your back end, and then you'll be broke. Talking about back in the day, man, I had this great idea, but they got it from me. You know what I mean? But you have a little bit more of a legal standing if you do your motherfucking paperwork and all what that comes with and shit. But branding, selling intellectual properties is where it's at. Kanye West was such a big deal when he was first starting out with Adidas, that his friends got deals. Like Virgil was his friend. The other guy that made Fear of God clothing was Kanye's friend. And those companies like Nike and Louis Vuitton just gave contracts to Virgil and the other guy, I can't think of his name, that made Fear of God shoes and clothes. Just because he were close to Kanye and shit. Because they were undeniably talented, that if they work with Kanye, well then we should have them. And that's what big companies like Nike, Adidas, and just big companies in general, they have no clue what the streets is talking about, what the youth is going through, what any of that shit. They in fucking yachts and you know what I mean, living the best life that they don't give a fuck about what's going on with the regular people. So if one of us blow up a little bit, then they buy us out. That's it. And then they tap into that life force and suck it dry like a vampire. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to inspire people all the time, but they not going to help you while you strive for your shit. Like instead of going and doing their own shit, which is good, don't get me wrong, they maybe should have came and said, look, I see you doing it. You inspire me to do something, but I'm going to invest in you. But you never know. Some people already probably had those investment opportunities and they didn't like doing that. So now they're doing their own thing, which is, commendable. And like I said, nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, I started my own LLC because I don't trust doing business with nobody else either. Everybody say they finna do this, that, and then at the end of the day, you end up doing it or it don't get done. So it's better that you just might as well just mind your own business and shit like that. But yeah, that's the first step is getting the LLCs and the paperwork and shit, and then following through with it. I used my business license the other day for some stuff that I had to do, and it came in handy just having it, And I remember when I bought clothes for the homeless a couple years ago, it came in handy when I bought a bunch of sweaters and stuff. I didn't have to pay taxes on the sweaters because the factory was like, hey, you got a nonprofit organization. Let me get your EIN number. And yeah, that's all we need. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, in Vegas, it's just nice, period, because there's no income taxes. There's, federal income taxes, but no state income taxes. So that's great to run a business or even just get your LLC established in Vegas. Because then when you go to do your business taxes, you pay less as well. But in general, if you're not making any money, you don't have to worry about that shit. No way. You got to make, I think, at least over 50,000 or something for it to like even be significant, or 20,000 or 50,000. I can't remember, but I remember when I talked to my attorney a couple weeks ago, she said, did y'all make 50,000? And I said, no, not this year at the nonprofit. She's like, okay. It's easy to do the taxes. But definitely, intellectual property is the number one thing. Because you never know what's going to be the new hotness. I was looking through Instagram or TikTok yesterday, and I seen this kid that was making his sweaters, like I was saying. He was making skull sweaters, like my logo. I got the little skull skeleton guy on it or whatever, but he had a skull sweater, and I was like, cool, like, because I'm looking for a new talent because I don't have the time to design all the designs. And I just said earlier that saying that you don't have the time is just an excuse, but it is. I don't have the time, but I also can make the designs. I made all these designs. It's not impossible, but I really want to tap into the youth, though. That's the reason why I say I don't have the time, because the kid, I think he was only like maybe 18 or 19. So I want to tap into the youth because he knows better than what I don't know what's cool. He knows what's cool. You know what I mean? He's still in school and shit like that. So, because the more you get removed from that, the more you get out of touch and shit. I could tell you what's cool for old men like me, and that's just from my perspective, because and I have a skewed way of thinking. Because the way I live my life and my lifestyle thus far, not too many people have done what I've done. So my perspective on life is fucking weird. But nevertheless, man, get on your job. Like I said, figure out a way to make your passion, your leisure time, your free time, the stuff you like to do, make that your job. And low key, I'm probably gonna tell you something that you already know, but you already doing it for free anyway. You just not promoting it. That's probably the only difference. Yeah, that's probably the only thing you gotta change different. Because
Charlie Foxtrot, here we come.
Yeah, whatever you doing that you love to do, that you would do for free, that you already doing, just promote it. And people gonna fuck with it or not. That ain't your job, though. Your job is just to create. As an artist, you're just supposed to create. Most artists don't get recognized until they dead anyway. Then they wanna like, oh man, he the greatest. He the greatest. Juice WRLD, we miss him. Tupac, we miss him. Leonardo da Vinci, we miss him. You know, they don't miss you until you dead anyway. So
Guard your objectives.
do you?
Only
Don't worry about making no motherfucking body happy.
will move sector by sector.
Cause when you dead, they gonna be happy for you then. Then they gonna be, oh man, I miss him. I wish I could see him. But when you're alive, nigga ain't called your phone. They ain't checked up on you at all. Don't even know if you eating. They ain't deposited no money in your account. You know, so keep it G. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it G. Just keep it all the way funky with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And do you. Because I remember a year ago, before I started this shit, I was nervous. I had bought this stuff, and I was so nervous just to press record and start streaming. Now, when I got a few hours, I jump on the stream as fast as I can to get the stream, you know what I mean? And start streaming. Because, like I said, I already love doing, you know, playing video games. I already like being on the computer and you know what I mean? Learning new things and mixing my passion with potentially a future career, because YouTube ain't going nowhere. You know, TikTok maybe, and you know they might put regulations and shit. But if they get rid of this, it's just gonna be something else to take its place. It's gonna be something else. Like I said, when I grew up, we ain't had cell phones in our pockets. It's over 9 billion cell phones in circulation. So they need content for those cell phone screens. So I don't care if you like making sweaters, if you knit sweaters, make videos about it. Post your sweaters online. If you make fucking dolls or whatever your passion is, watercolors, do that shit. I mean, because I feel like there's somebody out there that's gonna be interested. It may not happen right away. More than likely it won't. Not more than likely, but you know what I mean. Like, it's probably not gonna happen like that. But just keep pushing. Like I said, make it like something that you do for yourself. Because to me, it's like a therapeutic thing now. I get on this thing and I know I'm working on something for myself, you know? Because when I used to do music, I used to be making it low-key for someone else, you know? I'm making this beat for somebody else to rap on it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was making the beat for me, but, you know, it never really felt like that, you know? But like this is something that I like to do, so, you know, not this on TikTok, but I'm streaming and playing video games and then the rest of the stuff that I post is, you know, like the conspiracies. I'm really more passionate about the conspiracies and shit than the celebrity bullshit. But I know that, you know, if I just post conspiracies all day, that it's gonna get like me downvoted and less views. So I mix a little bit of celebrity weirdness in there, so it won't just push me down to the bottom. But yeah, the streaming. If you not streaming and you got a side hustle or a business, you hustling backwards basically. You got to get on here. Yep, Jesus love you too. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Cristo loves you too. But yeah, if you not work, cause like I said, use it as something for you. Like say I'm gonna post this shit for me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about it. It's mine, man. It's, you know, because really right now in this day and age, if you don't use social media for your mental stability to strengthen your mental capabilities and like fortitude, then it's gonna go the other way, because social media they already told us that it makes you feel worse about yourself. It makes you depressed. It makes you look at other people's lives and go, man, I want that, and then it makes you more depressed. It makes you go in debt more because you start spending your money. So instead, use social media to make you feel better. And the only way to do that is by setting up like a schedule and being consistent with it, because then you'll see progress in it. And anytime you see progress in something, it starts making you feel good about yourself. So you can take what is designed to make you feel depressed and reverse engineer it and use it properly and use it for your personal and future, you know, gain. And you could probably, you know, make something out of this shit. And like I said, it's free for the most part. I mean, still, they trying to charge us for it, but as of right now, it's still free. Only, you know, so if anything is free, you're supposed to use it for marketing. You can use it for marketing. Holy shit, that motherfucker got me. Because it's free because they use our data and analytics and statistics and they sell all that to other companies that wants to know about us. So yeah, if we're the product, you have to turn it around and become not just being used. You got to use them too. All right, let me see if I can probably shoot this helicopter. I can't shoot the helicopter, but I'm over here though. I don't know why the helicopter can never get shot down in this game. That's not a thing.
Reloading now.
Yeah, because like I said, I knew this was gonna be a chance,
About 70 meters
and it might not work, but who fucking cares? I've wasted plenty of money and done stupid shit that didn't work out. So at least this is something that, you know what I mean? It's for me. Holy shit, where they shooting me, bro? Ah! Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna blow money frivolously and shit anyway. Not to say people are stupid, but a fool with their money will soon part ways. So, it's been written a long time ago. So if you're gonna spend your money, I think it should be best used on yourself.
All objectives lost. Withdraw to the next sector. Mount your defense.
And like when you made money on your business, reinvest it in yourself too. Like you said last time. Like yesterday, you said you made some money and stuff. Your profit on your business, which is good to have any sort of profit, let alone as much as you said you got. And but just reinvest it, put it back into the business, because the business is your bread and butter. If you water the tree, it's gonna give you fruit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, do your thing. But if you put money in other places, it's not gonna come back. But if you put it into your business, it's gonna come back to you. Especially since you already got a business that's profiting. You made it past the hardest part of business, getting your first fucking sale and profit and shit like that. Holy smokes. Where are these guys coming from? About to go up here, fuck it. Oh, I got this guy. Never mind. Thing right here. Hey now. Oh snap. Yep. Like I said, until you can start like seeing some M's and shit, just act like you're broke. The best way to save money is just act like you're broke. I can't help nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. Hey, you'll find out who's your real friends and shit too when you act like you're broke. I'm playing Battlefield 2042. If you want to come play, if you play on PC or Xbox, hit me up. I need some people. And usually anybody that plays this game is cool anyway. Because, it's Battlefield. Like, it's the coolest fucking game out, Battlefield 2042. Yeah, it's free on PlayStation. But I don't know if it's free on Xbox. But I'm 100% sure it's free on PlayStation right now. I think it's still on the PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus or whatever they call it. But on Xbox, I think it's still a little bit of money. It's an old game, so you might be able to find it for like hella different prices and shit like that. But also, it got crossplay for like PC and stuff too. But it got tanks and stuff, you know what I mean? Rocket launchers, big battles, like 100 and something battles, the 64 against 64 or whatever, 128. which is the reason why I play it for the most part. Oh, I just fucked him up. He thought he had me. But I did some slick shit to him just now. But yeah, if y'all want to see me, you know, I'm not the best at this game. But if y'all, you know, instead of watching on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, You People Live too. And they probably don't promote it. You probably have to type it in to search for it a little bit because, you know, YouTube doesn't like me as well because of the shit that I post. But whatever, we're going to keep pushing. They just changed the policy on cursing, so I think they're coming around. They're going to start liking me here in a minute, any day now. They're going to start promoting me again. Because for the first few months, YouTube was helping me grow, but they kind of slowed down a little bit on that. Oh, holy smokes, what is this? Yeah, but yeah, I'm playing Battlefield 2042 right now, though. Yeah. I mean, I was playing that fucking Harry Potter game a couple weeks ago, but then I realized I'm an adult. I shouldn't be playing this shit. Hey, don't get me wrong, I was enjoying myself way too much, and I think that's the problem. When I finally got the broom, and I got to fly on the broom, I was like, they did it. Because, I mean, flying in games is the best, but flying on a witch broom, that's cool as hell. But they need to make a Superman game. The same people that made that Harry Potter game is Warner Brothers, and the flying is so fun that all they have to do is put him in a cape with a big S on his chest and come out with a Superman game. People have been wanting a Superman game for so long. But Warner Brothers, I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing either, I don't think, because if I had control of Superman's intellectual property, I would be making billions annually. You know, I would have a subscription service playing Superman, you know, create your own world, open world like fucking GTA, but with Superman characters and villains and shit. But Warner Brothers, they just don't like money, apparently. That's the only thing I can think of. They must not like money. But, yeah, right now I'm playing Battlefield 2042. And like I said, I'm not the best at this game. But it's if you want to play a first person shooter, I think this one is more for adults than, like, you know, Call of Duty. Call of Duty is for kids and shit. Like, but don't get me wrong, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty and shit. But now I only play Battlefield because, yeah, there's tanks and rockets and all that. And I can't hit shit right now, it's too far away. Damn. My battery is not dying as fast on this phone. I don't know why. And this is the older phone by 1 year. But maybe whatever settings I have, I gotta do with my other phone because it looks good. Holy smokes. Oh, he's up here? Let's go over here and get him. Oh, snap. The guy over here? Where the fuck is he? Oh, right here. Oh. Got his ass. Holy smokes. Is there the guy with... I'm about to get this motherfucker. What? Yeah, Battlefield is crazy though. And I don't know, I feel like the time to kill is better and everything, you know what I mean? And when they get Battlefield right, it's just a crazy game to play, like the explosions and shit. And like for the past couple years, they've been having like Battlefield in olden times and shit. Like Battlefield 1, and then the other Battlefield 1942 or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. And that shit is cool, but like I don't like old ass guns and shit. I like night vision and stuff like that. Yeah. But like this one is a modern Battlefield, so it's the most fun I've had on Battlefield in a long time. Since Battlefield probably Hardline, because that one was pretty fun still too. But yeah, my this phone is only 1 year old. I have the Samsung S22, and then I have the Samsung S22 Ultra or whatever. I think this one's like 1 year old, I think. So it's still relatively new, but you know how it is. just live streaming is pretty intensive on the CPU and GPU of a phone. I guess maybe not so much the GPU, but definitely the CPU. Holy shit, there was like 3 of them in there. So it makes the phone hella hot and stuff. Yeah, see, I got this one too. I streamed on this phone yesterday, and this one was like, I don't know. I did 2 hours, and it was like a 90% or something, 95% or something, and it was like all the way down to fucking like 30% when I got off stream. But this is the smaller one. And like I said, I bought all this shit just to start this little business, you know what I mean? Of me playing video games and posting shit online, and you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you gotta get the equipment. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can use whatever you have. I mean, I know people right now that have very low quality videos and, you know, pretty subpar channel on YouTube, but they got hella followers and hella subscribers and they're making good money. So it's not about the picture quality or none of that shit. It's about your personality and just like, you know, people like fucking with what you got going on, I guess, really. You know, being personable and shit like that. Because that's who I subscribe to, I guess. That's where I'm placing my experience in. Because like when I see somebody on YouTube and I go, man, he seemed like a person I would be cool with in real life. Then I push subscribe on it. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. But that's because of therapy. I'm an open book nowadays. I done did a lot of therapy and shit. I think I went to like 2 or 3 different therapies, you know, over this course of a few years, and then I realized, man, you know what? I could do and say I shouldn't be ashamed of what I went through, and you know, and it might help somebody else out, and shit. And the more people I get, and the more I'm gonna talk about myself. Right now, I don't really talk about myself. It's more about the platform and shit like that. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. It's You People Live too. I'm streaming on. I got 3 YouTube channels because they be trying to ban me and stuff like that. But I got You People Live, the original channel, You People Live 2, and You People Live 3. Right now, I'm streaming on You People Live 2. They took the monetization away from my YouTube 3 because they say I'm posting other people's stuff. But I'm social media. I'm media. That's what everybody in media does. We post other people's stuff. So they forgot the First Amendment, though. You know, freedom of the press. It's okay. I'm not tripping because I got other channels that I'm gonna monetize. But I just wanna, once I get bigger in YouTube, I'm gonna hopefully talk to my YouTube liaison and let them know, like, hey, I'm just like any other news organization. I'm reporting the news. So you can't take my monetization away from my channel if you let CBS and ABC have their monetization. Yeah. Yeah, they be trying to ban me, but like they banned me on TikTok once, but I had 2 phones like I just showed you. So one of my phones was still signed in, so I was able to appeal it. And whatever they banned me for, they reversed it and let me back. So they banned me for something that wasn't even egregious by their own standards, but they were just quick with the trigger, you know, because they really just want to ban me. You know, but luckily I'm back, and like I said, that's a blessing and shit. Because it wouldn't have really changed anything. I would have just made another one and started over. It would have sucked, don't get me wrong, because I would have lost 6,000 people and stuff like that, but it would have sucked, but yeah. And I may not be what they want on the platform as well, you know, so, but that's never stopped anyone. So I'm going to continue to do me and be myself and shit. But yeah, you People Live too on YouTube. I usually live stream at least once a day. On You People, the original channel, I don't post anymore right now because I'm waiting for my second channel to lose it, because I got 2 strikes. I almost lost the channel completely, you know, because if you get 3 strikes, they just delete your channel. But so I've been just laying low-key in these YouTube streets. Laying low a little bit. But like I said, there's no other way to learn how to do this other than just doing it. So, you know, because anybody that probably even has experience in any of this stuff is going to charge you to teach you or to be a guru. And at the end of the day, you still won't have any more or less knowledge that you had before. So I would say if you're willing to give another person $5,000 to teach you their master class of whatever it is, it could be music mastering, mixing, engineering, it's better to just take that $5,000 and invest it in yourself and learn at your own pace and learn, you know what I mean? Invest it in yourself. Buy some equipment and learn by trial and error. Because I promise that the guy that you're about to pay $5,000, that's how he learned. And at the end of the day, if you ever get to a point where he's honest with you, he's gonna say, man, just try it. Try it by error, you know, is the best way to learn any new talent. So yeah, you gotta jump off the cliff, you gotta gamble on yourself. You know? I've always been quick to, like, when somebody else got some shit going, I'd be like, oh, for real, here go 2,000-3,000, like, flip that for me, you know what I'm saying? But when it come down to putting faith in myself, I was like, ugh. And I just said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna just do it this year. Because my mom, she had a stroke about 2 years ago, and that also helped me put everything in perspective with life. And I realized, you know, I gotta, you know, not only do this shit for myself, but I gotta do this shit for everybody else that's counting on me. You know, so just get up, get out, and get something. And like I said, I'm not expecting to become rich and famous or anything, but if you don't try, you know, nothing's gonna ever happen or change. You know, they say to have change in your life, you have to do drastic things. You know, you change your life drastically. So I'm an introvert too. So me being out in public or live streaming like this is something that I don't do. You know what I mean? So I had to get out of my comfort zone to make some significant change in my life. Not to say that my life was fucked up or anything in the beginning, or like, let's say a year ago before I started streaming and anything. It just, I was like, man, you know, I felt like I wanted to do more. I felt like I could do more, you know? So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do more. You know, because I'm still taking care of my mom, my dad, I'm taking care of my family. You know, but I feel like I can do more. So instead of saying, oh man, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, and make excuses, I'm trying not to make excuses. In spite of the fact that I don't have time. You know? I'm trying to challenge myself even further. Because I tell you, like, there's a thing about when you're passionate about something. Like, if you have a passion in anything, right? Let's say you like playing video games. If you're playing video games, you might not eat for 6-7 hours. You might not drink. You might have to go to the bathroom a few times. But because you're so passionate at video games, you don't need nothing else in life at that moment. But as soon as you turn off the video game, you're like, damn, I'm hungry. I need to go eat. I need to use the bathroom. I need to, you know, call my family and check on people that I wasn't even thinking about. So, yeah, like when you're really into something, painting, exercise, playing basketball, whatever it is, that's how you can tell that you're passionate at it. Because you'll lose time. You'll lose yourself. You know? So, whatever that is that I just described, do that. Turn that into your hobby. Turn that into your profession. Because the people that you're working for right now, not to say that having a job is stupid or anything, but the people that you're working for right now, they don't care about you at all. They care less if you show up tomorrow or not. And if you don't, they're going to replace you. So why give everything and all your energy to something that doesn't even care about you? it's definitely time to, you know, start working on your shit, fulfilling your goals, you know?
We have failed.
Because I don't know how old you are, and you don't know how old I am. Maybe you do, I don't know. But it's never too late. And you know what I mean? You might as well start today. Because if you put it off tomorrow, you're more than likely going to put it off again till tomorrow again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let me see. Is anybody over here? Let me check the motherfucking chat on YouTube. Because I've been talking to TikTok this whole time. Let me check the chat on YouTube. Excuse me. Move that over. Can't see. Excuse me. Oh, why did that pop up? See, I don't even need that here. I need to get that out of the way. Move that out of the way completely. And then go here and cancel that. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm on the computer as well right now. I got like 3 monitors in front of me. Yeah, and there's no one-size-fits-all tutorial that's going to help you with your problems or fix everything. The only thing that's going to fix everything is you. And
Now we get serious.
the best way to fix is by working on yourself and doing something for yourself. So start something for you, man. If you like collecting anything, but just start it for you. Make a business for yourself. Because like I said earlier, the people you work for don't care about you. What's up? Yep. Peace out, bro. Like I said, check out the YouTube channel and shit, man. I'm over there. I could talk more freely over there too. You know what I'm saying? Because over here, they be tripping. But, yeah, man. And like I said, I don't, this is just one facet. I'm using this streaming to bring on clothing. I'm gonna start selling clothes too, because most people change. You know, most people got a closet full of clothes. Like, if you think about it, the industry that makes a lot of money is clothing, especially in developing countries. And you know, sometimes people change twice a day. You know, but also music. I do music. I used to DJ when I was like 15. I started DJing when I was 15. And then that led me to producing music, because once you listen to instrumentals, you start going, I can do that. They didn't even do that much. It's not, but it's about 10 different sounds in here. So when I was like 16 or 17, I asked my dad for a beat machine and a keyboard and stuff. My mom and dad got me that. I started doing that. My brother died when I was 19. So I stopped doing music and stuff like at 2021 because I was doing street shit instead. I was acting like a crazy man out in the streets, you know what I mean? But that's because my brother died too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, I'm using this as a vehicle, because that's all marketing is. It's a vehicle for your other passionate projects that you got going. You know, you got to get people interested in you enough to care about any of the other stuff that you like. You know what I mean? Because nobody's going to give a shit about anything that you got going on until they, like, you know, personally care about you a little bit, or personally want to see you do good. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't ask your friends or family what they think about your business that you want to start, because they don't care. They don't really care. Who's going to help you and support you more is strangers. People you never met before. Those are the people that's going to support you. Those are the people that's going to comment and like and share your videos. So don't worry about if your family approves of what you're doing. Don't worry about if your friends think it's cool what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because them niggas is not the ones that you need to be worried about. Your fans, your followers, your people that fuck with you, that come watch your streams. Those are the people that you know, that you worry about. Your friends and family, they gonna wait to come around when they see you doing good. Then that's when they gonna pull up. But yeah, and nobody gonna see your vision like you anyway. So, you know, they don't got the same passion that you got, you know. And it's not that they don't love you, because they may love you to death. They may love you so much that they gonna hold you back, because love can, make you better or worse. Love can make you do crazy things. It's a lot of motherfuckers in prison right now because of love. So you gotta watch how you love, who you love, and the people around you too. Because like I said yesterday on the stream, people, I think Stack said it a week ago, people gonna come in your life for 4 things: to add, subtract, divide, or multiply. You got to figure out where they coming from and what they, what they in your life to do. If they there to add, then help them start their business. Put them on, you know what I mean? If you got a girl and shit, put her on some money and put her on some business and shit. But it's really not smart to have a job and feel fully self-sustainable with just one job, especially in this economy and day and age. I think we need at least 3 incomes to be comfortable nowadays. So this may look like stupid to other people what I'm doing, but this is potentially a source of income in the future if I can continue to be consistent, because my passion is there, but you just got to mix passion with consistency, because your passion ain't gonna take you all the way there by itself. You could be passionate about something but never get up and do it. You know what I mean? So you got to mix passion and consistency together. And like I said, start today building your second source of income, your third source of income. And yeah, doing social media at the beginning, you're not gonna get no money for a long time. You're not gonna get nothing. But that don't mean you shouldn't put work into it and put some time into it. Set aside like an hour a day. Don't be reasonable about the time you're spending, because obviously you're not making money on it. So don't because anything you abuse, like even if it's your time that you spend on something, you can abuse the time and then waste the time on something that's not, coming back to you. But in theory and in philosophy, if you put work towards something, it's gonna come back to you. When? That's the question. We don't know. But you gotta water the tree for it to bear some fruit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, get started on your entrepreneurial, venture today. And I understand if you can't do it today, postpone it till tomorrow, but don't make it a habit. Because like I said, if you think it's bad right now, I don't know. You might have a great job. You might be set for life, but it's not going to get any cheaper. Life is going to get more expensive as we go. So, and what you do today sets you up for 10 years from now is what they say. So you got to get started now if you want to see the fruits of your labor 10 years from now. So if I could stay consistent for 5 to 10 years with you people alive, y'all gonna come back in 10 years and see me with thousands of people in the stream, or maybe a small 100. But if I could get 5,000 people to fuck with me enough to give me $2.50 for my content or my conversation or my expertise in streaming and gaming and blah, 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 right? That's a lot of money a year. You do the math, but 5,000 people at $2.50. And like I said, if I do this for 5 years, I could start a masterclass on how to be consistent on streaming, and how to start a streaming channel and start an LLC, and how to start a intellectual property of your own, right? And I can charge $2.50. And if I get 5,000 people to sign up for my master's class at $2.50, you add up the money. But I need something that is worth $2.50. But just by being consistent at this occupation, which some would see as just a hobby, I can turn around and say, hey, look, I could teach you how to be a professional streamer or a musician, because I do music and whatever. But also just Cause I got a Discord too that I don't promote, but my Discord could be for private visitors where we could watch movies together. Cause I got every movie known to man. I could start a movie club, which is what I wanted to do 2 years ago before my mom had a stroke. And I still want to do the movie club, but I want to make it a very tight knit group because it's a club. I want it to not be a secret club because I'm gonna obviously promote it and tell people about it. But yeah, $2.50 to join the club, and you gotta pay it once a month. But in this club, we get to watch movies in the Discord. We get to talk about stuff that we can't talk about on TikTok, and we can't talk about on Instagram and YouTube. You know what I mean? And shit, motherfucker, y'all might even be able to contact me personally. I don't know, like we haven't got there yet, but you won't get there if you sitting on your hands talking about you're gonna do it tomorrow either. So that's the moral of the story. The moral of the story is get started, bro.
Fall back to the next sector.
Turn your passion into a business as soon as possible. Right now, it may seem like a bad idea, or it may seem like a good idea, but either way, generally speaking, it's going to take years to get to where you want to get to. Generally speaking, nobody makes it overnight. So, excuse me, if you want something in life,
Don't let the Russians through.
start working on it now. And on that note, I'm gonna sign out of TikTok at least. I'm still streaming on YouTube. So if y'all on TikTok, come to YouTube. You people live. You people live too. I repeat, you people live too on YouTube. Come over there. Like I said, you can see the actual game that I'm streaming right now. It's just Battlefield 2042. But yeah, come pull up on me over here. Tap in like the kids say. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy for a minute over here. Cause I'm about to get off TikTok. My fucking phone battery about to die. I think it's at like 37%. I don't like it to go no further than that. So yeah, come over to you people live too on YouTube so we can continue this conversation or take it to another plateau wherever you want to go. Holla at your boy though. I think I ended it. There we go. Yeah. All right, now we back on just YouTube for now. Let me get my phone plugged up and charged and see. TikTok is cool though. I be having conversations with TikTok though. I'm definitely gonna do that shit a little bit more. But it definitely be running my battery hot as hell though, man. Like I know that ain't good for my computer. I mean my battery on my phone. But let's get into a video real quick. We've been postponing this for a while. It's been almost an hour and 40 minutes. Shit. Let's go.
Chris Rock, right? Did you see his comedy special?
Yes, I did. Yes, I saw a Chris Rock special. I normally had stayed away from that particular topic with Chris Rock and Will Smith because one, I genuinely like both of them. I think as a man, I wish both of them could find something about them in themselves because if they would look within, it tells you who you are. Will Smith, to me, doesn't know the kind of woman that he has next to him.
That's funny.
See, I'm a street nigga. My point is, it's a female like that can get a man killed.
Exactly.
Because you want to prove that you love this woman, you roll up on the wrong guy, and somebody will blast you.
You're gonna let you shit
And
happen.
normally, if a guy has so much to lose like Will, that's the kind of woman you leave. That's the kind of woman you stay away from.
Exactly.
Because ain't that much love in the world. So to me, I don't think Will Smith loves himself enough to walk away because you're supposed to love you so much. That's what life teaches you.
Poignant.
Do you love yourself enough
to walk away from whatever it is?
from something that can bring you down? She has embarrassed him. She has made him look weak. She has cheated on him. And he has stuck with her. Whatever reason, I don't know. If it's about the money, let her take half the money. You'll make that money back.
Real quick.
But that's, to me, you don't rock with that kind of female. Chris Rock, on the other hand, his situation, I feel he should have sued him. The special was cool a year later. In today's world, you got to hurt a person in their motherfucking pocket. And if you'd have smacked me in front of millions of people, fuck a special, fuck waiting a year, fuck calling you a bitch and talking about your wife. Nigga, we going to court. And we was gonna have to settle. I'd have walked away with 12, 13 million. Easy. And he would have got it. That's assault. That's my opinion on those two, you know? And normally I stay away from childish behavior because that's childish behavior to me. But they're young kids. I wish them all the best.
Said they young
I hope
kids.
one day they could shake hands and truly laugh about it. And people can never say never. I'll give you an example. When Jeezy and what's my man's name?
You talking about Gucci?
That went to jail and came out. He looked like a whole new model now.
You talking about Gucci?
Oh man, Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane.
How y'all forget
You know,
Gucci
they had a
Mane?
case years ago where one of the guys got murdered.
Yeah.
And they hadn't spoke for years. And when they did that verse, they came together to put their differences aside, to shake hands, to make things better for the culture and for themselves. And now someone died and they was able to do it. Hopefully these gentlemen can get back together and mend the acting and comedy world together to say, hey, things happen in life. You can grow to become a better person. You can become friends again. And hopefully we can laugh at this. So I think things can happen.
So you feel like she the type of woman that would get a man killed?
That's the type of female that gets you killed, man. When you have a woman who don't care about her choices and how she's moving, she could put you in a bad situation. So this right here is the public knows your business. Mm-hmm. It's okay when only a few people know, family members, maybe somebody around the corner, but the world. So when everybody see you, whatever they hear Chris Rock call him a bitch. Guess what? Even though they'll say hello, in their mind, you's a bitch. Right. When every time someone says, yo, your wife fucked your best friend, or your son's best friend.
That's crazy.
For the rest of his life.
Well, there you have it. He said he should have sued him. I agree. Fuck it. It's about the money, ain't it? Snoop, Daz warned Tupac about L.A. Damn. Getting a couple of videos in real quick.
Dash, right? I seen an interview that he did, and he said when Tupac got to death row, he warned him about getting involved with the gang banging. He even told him, you know, don't let the gang banging get between us. You know about that, man?
I think that was Daz and Snoop. You know, they both told Pop, period. Whatever you do, don't get caught up in, like you said, the Crip and the Blood shit, man. Don't get caught up in none of that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves you.
Right.
You don't want to get involved in the whoop wop. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that he was hanging with because of Thug Life and the Crips. This was when he came to death row. And, you know, he was hanging with the Bloods. He's like, man, whatever you do. And plus, when he was with Thug Life, he was around the IVCs and the Crips. So it's like, whatever you do, don't get involved, you know what I'm saying, in the mess. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too well for yourself. So that was Snoopy and Daz that really had a concern for Pac.
Snoopy,
you know, and the company he kept when he wasn't around us. Yep.
But what made Snoop and Daz warn him about that?
Cause they know his ass.
Cause Crippin' and Bloodin' is real, cuz. This ain't no joke. This shit real, cuz, on 6-0. Shit ain't to play with, cuz. This ain't something you just kick it around. You know what I'm saying? Once you in, cuz, you in for life. You gotta ride it out, homie. Tupac is militant. You know what I'm saying? He's not a gang member. He's from a background, Black Panther background, a whole different background. You don't want to be involved in none of this right here. It's just not healthy for him. You know, a lot of us gangbang because we wanted to, and a lot of us gangbang because we had to. We lived there. We have to protect our community, you know? You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gangbang out of choice. You know, you come in town and, hey, I can be a blood, I could be a Crip. I got Crip friends, I got blood friends. Which one do I want to be? I mean, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So with Tupac, he's a superstar, cuz he was a superstar before he got with Death Row. Tupac's the one that introduced us to doing movies and acting, and he was a real actor. He was a movie star, like
Big time.
We admired him. We like, no. We don't get involved in none of that mess. You're doing so well. You're home now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, push with the Outlaws, but this is just our advice to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you can't tell Tupac shit. That nigga ain't listening to shit. Well, actually, he listened to you, but if it don't make sense to him, you know, it's
He
a
ain't
wrap.
fucking with it.
But we was just, you know, we wanted to see Pac go as far as he can go. You know, when you get involved in to the streets and this gang shit, cause it was just not something that we wanted to see Pac
I ain't turned
around.
down coconut.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's cool to have friends that's connected, but for you to push that line, it's gonna turn you into a whole
got me
different
so
person.
fast.
You're gonna have to turn into a whole different person.
Gotta be a
You know
gangster.
what I'm saying?
But if I'm not mistaken, man, Tupac, he lived in LA for a good while, right? Before he signed to Death Row. So he should have been familiar with the gang culture, right?
Hell yeah. Man, Tupac,
You know what's up.
Tupac is Tupac. You know what I'm saying? And Pac been fighting in the streets of LA, cuz, since the early 90s, nigga. Oh my mama. He's been fighting gangs. He's been fighting all by himself, nigga. Him and Tretch got into a squabble together at the comedy club getting down, man. And survived. You know what I'm saying? Tretch and Pac, man, they ain't no stranger to danger, you know what I'm saying? Tupac wasn't no kid when that happened to him. He's a New York, Oakland, LA baby. That's what he is.
What happened at the comedy club? Why they got in a fight, yo?
You know, it happens.
Damn.
You seen the fight?
I ain't see it happen. Shit.
I ain't see shit.
You know, I wasn't there.
I ain't see shit.
You know, but it flooded the streets of Los Angeles with Tupac and Tretch. Yeah, everybody know about that squabble over at the comedy club. You know what I'm saying? Where Tupac got down. You know, that's where he earned a lot of his respect, because he fought. He didn't get mobbed. And he fought real niggas. He ain't just fighting on anybody, man. You know, and him and Tretch, they got down, man, and that's what it's about. So it's like, man, look, Tupac knew what it was. He know about the Crips and the Bloods. He's from Oakland, for Christ's sakes. He been in L.A., man. Oakland and L.A., he been there, what?
All his life,
75% of his life. Oh, my mama.
He left with, oh my mama. That's funny. Oh my mama. Alright. Go to the next video real quick. I got something
Every
for us.
woman desire to have, wish that they want, but just don't know that they like this.
Oh,
They
it's about
think
to come on.
because most women want guys with money. They want a guy that's got all the luxury.
You get past the music part. Real life production. Here we go.
Men, how them battle rap? Men, how them niggas think of that shit? So, it took me a long time. So here I am now, giving the culture what they've been giving us, and they saying, oh man, this guy's horrible. He's a cancer. He needs to be destroyed. Now y'all see how I feel about rappers.
So man, Fresh and Fit podcast, man. You were surrounded by a bunch of beautiful women, man, and it seemed like you had them all captivated. It's like they couldn't even rebut nothing you were saying, man. How was your strategy going into that?
Yeah, pimping and macking, baby. I've been pimping and hoeing, been the best thing going for a long motherfucking time. There was some young hoes trying to discover womanhood and become lady. And them niggas didn't know how to handle them young hoes. You got to be gentle with hoes. They would treat them like they were bitches. Them wasn't bitches. Them young girls were trying to learn something. They were a little too hard on them. And they fresh out the gates. You know, them the LeBron James of the world, the Kevin Garnett's. You know, the little girls coming up out of high school, they bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and it's a motherfucker want to draft them straight to the pros. So it's a whole bunch of little girls fresh out of high school think they know what they know, and boys, some niggas looking to draft them straight to the pros. Some of them go fail. You see, a lot of them ain't done what LeBron and Kevin Garnett and Kobe did coming fresh out of high school. So their careers are ruined. Them the little broads that have been drafted to the pro because they thought they were pretty, and their careers are being ruined because they can't make the cut. They thought that prettiness and fucking was go get it all saw, and they realized, nigga fucked the bed.
One of the funniest parts was you were talking about just a successful man. He gonna cheat. It just is what it is. It's against our nature. Like, do you really believe that?
Shit, I've been studying men all my life. I've been trying to become a man, and throughout history, I don't know no man. I don't know none, homie. I know men who strive to be. I know men who try to be. I know men who want to be, but I don't know none that was successful, and it's dick work.
Can a man be considered a quote-unquote good man if he cheats on his woman?
Yeah, he can be a good man if he beat his woman.
Right.
Yeah, you can beat your woman and still be a good man. Yeah, you can kick your bitch ass and still be a good man. You can cuss out and still be a good man. You can cheat on her, mistreat her, and still be a good man to your other woman.
Yeah, now I know a nigga that broke up with his girl via text message. Every time he wanted to cheat, he just break up via text and get back with her like.
Yeah, he a punk. Yeah, he supposed to cheat. Yeah, he a punk.
Get right back with her like, all right, we.
Yeah, you don't just break up with her, get back with her.
Mentally, he trying to tell himself.
Well, he didn't know how to be a man.
Be honest, yeah.
Boys make up excuses on being men. A man is a man, and a man don't explain himself being no man. He just try to be a gentleman.
Damn, I got him now.
Now, on the Fresh and Fit podcast, there was a bunch of, I believe, Caucasian women in the building. Not a lot of melanin in the building. Was that they like? Hey, was that just how the guys?
I think them niggas like them kind of girls.
I just wonder, was that about?
You can't put a lot of melanin in the building with what they saying.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they been through some shit.
Man,
they been through some shit.
Man, you put a lot of melanin in the building with the shit they saying. Let me go get their ass kicked. Them hoes gonna call their brothers up there and everything. They gonna get robbed and everything.
Like this, I ain't leaving out the
man, they gonna be dropping iPod, AirPad things and their things so they can be tracked and all kinds of men. No, shit no.
Hell no.
Like I said, homie, them the niggas that every woman desire to have, wish that they want, but just don't know that they like this. They think because most women want guys with money. They want a guy that's got all the luxury things that these guys have. They want that, but they don't know what come with that. Most women think that it's in every woman's nature to tame a man, to tame the beast, right?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beautiful women think that they beauty tame men.
You don't?
They think that sex is a tool to control men.
To use, yeah. And control.
And it's not.
Nope.
The key to controlling a man is understanding him.
Yeah, food, dude.
There's a book by Dr. Miles Monroe. Dr. Miles Monroe is called Understanding the Power and the Purpose of a Man. Then he got one for Understanding the Power and the Purpose of a Woman. It's a badass book. It's written from I wouldn't say a religious standpoint, but it comes from a God-like perspective on the reasons why man was created and what's his defining purpose is with a woman. The woman don't even know the purpose of a man. The man don't even know the purpose of a woman. So they never learn to really value each other. So
some white back at
everything
again,
is based off feelings and not a purpose.
So I gotta ask you, if a woman puts a pussy on hostage, what is the time frame in which that nigga about to go somewhere else and do something else with someone else?
The day she put it on hostage.
Yeah, the day she just shut it down.
Yeah. The day you realize it's a lock on that pussy, you keep trying to pick this lock, but you always got something unlocked over her, so you ain't got to put a lot of pressure on her. Yeah, she can play type with the pussy all she wants to. You getting something over her. So, yeah, you can be a little patient over her. It's all right, yeah, because you get it over her. It's always work like that, fellas. Yeah, you get us some help. Yeah. It's always work like that. It worked like that for your granddaddy, your great-grandpappy, his daddy, and it'll work like that for you if you knew it worked like that. But your mama got you thinking the most horrible man in the world is the man that'll cheat on a woman. They got y'all believing that. They got y'all believing that there's a man that exists and he's faithful and loyal and committed. But she can't sew and cook. Well, this is why I say that. Because you more worried about what I'm doing as a man than learning what you should be doing as a woman. A woman is a nurturer. A woman prays. A man it's a whole lot that you supposed to be doing as a woman, but you don't because you're more focused on what men do. You trying to diagnose what's a good man, but you ain't a good woman. You can't give me what a good woman is. And then if you look at what you had to look at as a good woman, it's women who didn't have men. It's women who had multiple men. It's women who ain't never been married. It's women who've been divorced. So you're either trying to, man, nah. So I don't know, man. Nah. So my job as a man is to focus on how to be a man. I ain't supposed to be trying to figure out what women doing. What my woman doing when she ain't with me. She go do what a woman do. Look pretty, motherfucker gonna come up. Nah, she gonna do what a woman do. So it ain't my job to try to figure out what my woman doing. I gotta be trying to figure out what I need to be doing as a man. Same as a woman. She need to be trying to figure out what she need to be doing as a woman. So shit, that's my daily folks. And then when we get together, we add value to one another.
Right.
When we get together, we add value to one another. But man, if you can't figure out what you need to be doing as a woman, I can't figure out what we need to be doing as a man. All we gonna do is fight and fuck till we break up. Cause that's all we can do.
As a man, how much money should you spend on your girl a week?
Whatever's deemed necessary. Yeah, I don't think you should be, ain't no what you should spend.
Right. If it's your bitch, it's your bitch, you know what I mean? But goddamn. On that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all later though. I appreciate whoever showed up and, like, subscribed and all that bullshit. I appreciate it though. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.